And what we've come to realize is that our job is far from done upon high school graduation day. Nationally, only 11% of first-generation college students who make it to college will actually earn their degrees within 6 years. Just 11%. My favorite day of the year is always our graduation day, and it really is so clear on that day about how meaningful the experience is for all of the students and their families heading off to college, becoming the first in their families to go off to college, and what that means for the entire family.
But all the time there was this nagging memory of dreams of teaching math to girls in Africa. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what the school would be like. I didn't know where I would be living. I'd be living in a little round hut and sleeping on the floor. But this has been another lifetime of experience for me that I would never have had.
Because that was kind of the whole point of the program, right? That you're going to apply to college, but then I hadn't shared that I can't apply to college. And it took me like 20 minutes of reading through these documents to like have a realization of like, wait, this is me they're talking about. This is my story. I have experienced this. This is my life.
Just imagine having to live in fear of someone knocking on your door at any time and for no legitimate reason to take you away from your family. It's a psychological terror, and we know a genocide is going on. When this type of need comes to my attention, I really did not question how will I do it, whether I know how to do it or not to. My thinking is more, I'm going to find a way to do it.
I was trying to think about what actually allowed me to go to a school like Stanford, where a lot of my peers didn't even graduate high school. And I remember my mother took me to the library often when I was young. And so that's where I fell in love with books, and I could read at a young age. And so, and I think that was before I went to kindergarten, I could read, and I think that was the key difference that allowed me to always do well in school. So I think, once you have this, you show kids what they could do and have a high expectation for them, they're gonna rise to that occasion.
Most of the animals who come to us are orphans, and it's because their whole family's been killed, and literally they are not worth the bullet. Rushed him into the clinic, he's on the table, they're gonna stitch him up, they're gonna do what they can, and his intestines just all slid out onto the floor. That's not covered in the textbook. If you're being the foster parent, you don't actually care for the baby, you wear them.